Okay, what's up guys, Fastman Harry here, and today I'm just going to talk about the goods of the Nintendo Switch 2. Now, I'm only going to be, as I just said, I'm only going to cover the good bits, and then in another video, I'm going to be covering the bad bits of having a Switch 2, and whether it is worth buying or not. Hopefully these videos can help you decide whether you want to get one or not, as there are little things that do make it better, do make it worth your while to buy one, or not to buy one. So we're just going to get into it, and as you can see, I'm playing Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Now, why would I be playing this on the Switch 2? Well, this had a Switch 2 update. That's why we're in here. And I was playing it just to test it out, to see what it's like in handheld mode and on docked. And the footage here is obviously docked. And a couple of things I just want to say. And I'm going to show footage of Mario Kart World and this game. It seems like any Nintendo game for the Switch seems to might have an update for it. I think Mario and Rabbids doesn't, I'm not sure. But most of the games that are Nintendo related has had an update. And do you know what? I've been liking playing this game on the Switch 2 more than I did on my OLED. Don't know why. I just feel like it looks, well, it looks better. I don't know if that's because the Switch 2 is more powerful and then it makes the game run more smoothly, or it's just because it's a new product with an old game that just works. What's over here? Oops. Who are you? Yeah, and as you can see on Mario Kart World, you know, the games run smoothly. Now, as you may know, I was playing I'm gonna mute the music. Mute that. I was playing Sonic X Shadow Generations on the Switch 2, and I did a review that game, and it is very, very good. But unfortunately, it is a game key card, and I mean, if you don't care, then buy them, but I wouldn't recommend buying them, because you're basically buying a digital game, so you might as well just buy it digitally. I wanted to see what it was about, and I thought it was cool, but it's not really cool. But this video is the positives. So the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Sonic and Shadow runs extremely well on the Switch in both docked and handheld mode, which is great. So that means that Nintendo games that are built to run on the Switch work brilliantly, and the third-party games like Sonic work on it just as well. Now, other positives I like to say about it is, well, because the Switch is actually bigger, I think is a big thing to talk about. It's just because you have, yeah, it's an LCD screen, and it is a little bit smaller, which you could say is a negative, but it is still bigger than a Steam Deck screen. It's a big screen. It allows you to see more details in your game, and it just makes it look better. I don't know if that is a positive. I don't know if you want to take that to any lengths, but I think that is a good thing, even though it is LCD, which it could have been OLED, but it is still good. I have to be positive because this is a positive video. Another positive thing I like to say about it is, well, it is a family console, just like the Switch. It's literally... No. It is literally a Nintendo Switch, but stick a 2 at the end. Everything you could do for a Nintendo Switch, you could do with the Switch 2, and you could do more once more stuff comes out. So if you like to play with your family, it's just crazy that I was playing Mario Kart World 4-player split screen and it was fine. I mean, I've had no problems with it on the Wii split screen. I've had no problems with it on the Nintendo Switch. I've had no problems with it on the Nintendo Switch 2. It is great. It is definitely it utilizes all of its tools at its disposal. Or another positive is obviously you've got the mouse control. So it's a bit weird me talking about it because I haven't played a game with that feature yet, and I don't think I will. But there is a game that's coming out soon that I might play, not sure, but will need this mouse control switch 2 feature, and that is Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. That's what it's called. I definitely remembered that. I didn't search it up. But that will need, you can use the mouse feature there. So there will be games in the future where you can use that mouse feature, which is great. And maybe I don't have Minecraft, but if you play Minecraft on a Switch or a Switch 2, then you could use the mouse feature for that. I'm guessing. Well, I mean, that's me talking. I play Minecraft on a PC, and it works great. So I'm used to those controls. So for me, that would be good. But if you're not used to that controls, then you just stick to the Joy-Cons. You just stick to the sticks and the buttons. Quite simple, really. Another positive I like to say about it is it's better in docked. I will admit, it is better in docked, and every single game I know is pretty much better. Pretty sure. Now, I can't talk about negatives in this video. That's for the next video, okay? But, yeah. What else have we got that I can talk about? Oh, yeah. Switch 2 versions of games are just better. They are the game, but better. So if you haven't... My recommendation is, if you haven't bought The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, or Breath of the Wild... never played it. I'm being serious. If you've never played this game before and you have a Switch or you're getting one, you have to buy that game. Because that will be the best experience you'll get from the Zelda game and your Switch. Because deep down in my life, the best game I've ever played is Breath of the Wild on the Switch. Even though it ran horribly at points, mainly Korok Forest, but we don't talk about that in this video because it's all positive. But seriously, if you have... So like my brother hasn't played the Zelda game. Hasn't at all. And if he was getting a Switch 2, which he might one day, he has to buy it. He has to buy the Zelda games. Easily. Because it's just so much better. I was just using my mouse there. Oops. And, well, I mean, obviously you've got Game Chat, and I've been told it is very good, so by that, I'm going to say it is good. I've never used it, though, because if I press it... Yeah, who's using it? What's happening? Oh yeah, let's get started, because I haven't done it yet, because I don't want to. So yeah. And I think the last thing is, obviously the GameCube. If you have Nintendo Switch Online, which most people don't, but if you do, the GameCube games are pretty cool. I've tried playing it, but I'm trying to get into it, but I'm struggling a little bit. But they are adding games to the console, which is great. So maybe wait for it to have more consoles if you wish. I don't know. But all of this was positives for the Switch. It looks good. It feels good. It is... I don't want to say it's a reasonable price. I'm not going to say that. It's good in the dock. I mean, I went somewhere yesterday, got a case. You should get a case. No problems with it. You put your headphones in. You literally can do what you did with your Switch, but this is just a more powerful Switch. Switch 1 is the Switch 2. You get what I mean. Well, anyway, this was just a quick video because I do want to make more videos on the channel day to day. So yeah, this is just a quick video, but if you are wondering if you wanted to get a Nintendo Switch 2, I do hope this helps, but next time I'll be talking about the negatives to owning a Switch 2, because there are some I want to talk about, maybe a lot more. But do I think it was worth buying this? Yes, I do think it was worth buying. Alright, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe if this helped you out. And leave a comment down below if what your feelings are with the Switch 2. And like whether you thought it was worth it or it's not. Or you encourage people to buy it or you encourage people to not buy it. I just want to know your thoughts, guys. But please check out the next video as we're going to talk about the negatives and some positives as well. Because you can't have a negative without a positive. Wait. Can you? Yeah, whatever. Right, see you in the next one, guys. Catch you next time. Bye-bye. Right, here we go. Oh my god.